today, inshallah, we will talk about translation. The translation, it's a type from the transformation. Okay, then our lesson is properties of translation. So let me ask you a question first. What change when you slide an object such as a book from one corner of your desk to different corner of your desk? What it change? What it change grade 9, grade 8?
Place.
Hmm.
The place.
If you will slide a book in your desk from one corner to another corner, what it change? Does the
Its
size
place.
or shape of the object change? Does the
No.
size or the shape of the shape change or stay the same?
It's the same.
Stay the same.
Stay the same. Try كده to slide a book from one corner to another corner in your desk. You will notice that they will still what? They will still the same. So the transformational geometry, this is the top topic which we want to talk about it today. And we will study properties of translation. We will study properties of translation. So we learned that a function is a rule that assign exactly one output for each input. Did you remember we studied the function? Did you remember the machine and we have input and we have output? So a function is a rule that assign exactly one output for each input, which we studied in chapter 6. A transformation is a function that describe a change in position, size, or shape of a figure. Then a transformation in general is a function that describe a change in position, size, or shape. Is there anyone can repeat again what the meaning of transformation? What the meaning of transformation, grade 8? A transformation is what? Hello, are you here?
It's the moving.
Yes, you can hear.
It's the moving of one
It's
object.
A transformation in general, a transformation is a function, and we said before that the function is a rule that assign exactly one output for each input. So we will put, did you remember when we said that we have a machine and we are going to drop x and then we will receive y from the other side? So the transformation is a function that describe a change in position, size, or shape of a figure. You got this point? So
Yes.
the input of a transformation is called the pre-image. So the input of the transformation is called what? The input is called what? The pre-image. And the output is called image. So we have to know today that those two vocabulary, the first one, which is the input of a transformation, is called the pre-image, and the output is called the image. And the input pre-image means the original figure. The output or the image is this the new image. Okay, again, what the meaning of pre-image? This is represent the new image or the original? The pre-image, grade 8. Pre-image is what? The original?
The input.
Huh? The input, yes.
Input of a transformation.
So the input is the same like the pre-image, is the same like the original figure. Okay, again, the input like what ya Habiba? Habiba. The input like
Yes,
what?
yes.
The input like what ya Habiba?
Image.
Pre-image. Pre-image. Okay, so the input is the pre-image. Ya Ali. Ali, the output is
Yes.
what ya Ali? The output is
The
what?
image.
The image, yes.
The image.
And we can call it by the new image. Okay, so this is very important. The input is the same like the pre-image, the same like original. The output is the image and the new image. So a translation is a type of transformation that slide a figure from along a straight line. Okay, then we have to keep the vocabularies in your mind, and you can take a note now. And we have to know what the meaning of the translation. So the translation is a type of what, grade 8?
Function.
No, the translation
Transformation.
transformation
Ah,
is
sorry.
a type of function, okay? But in translation, because under the transformation we have reflection, we have translation, we have rotation and dilation. But our topic today is translation, and after a while we will talk about the properties of translation. But the translation is what? Huh? The translation is what, ya Fadia? Fadia, the translation is what?
Is moving subjects without changing its shape.
Moving something or object from one side to the other is a type of transformation that is slide. So we have to keep the word slide. So the translation connected with which word? Hmm?
Slide.
Slide. Okay,
Slide.
so a translation is a type of transformation. As I said, the main topic is transformation, but today we are going to study translation. So what's the translation? The translation is a type of transformation that slide a figure along a straight line. Okay, Adam, could you please repeat what the meaning of translation?
Rose, I have a question.
Yes, sure.
Miss, you said transformation.
Yes.
Transformation اللي هو يعني to change something from the inside.
No, we said at the top, the transformation, let me back with you. The transformation is what?
A function.
Is a function that describe a change in position, size, or shape of a figure. So this is the transformation, okay? So we have a main title. This main title is what? This main title is what?
Transformation.
Transformation, yes. And we said that the transformation is a function.
Function.
Okay, that describe it's a relation between two variables. We have input and we have output. So the transformation is a function that describe the change in position, size, or shape of a figure. But a translation is what? When we back to the translation, here is it. A translation is a type of a transformation that slide a figure along a straight line. Understood the difference between transformation and translation? Who can tell me what is the difference between transformation and translation? What is the difference between those two vocabularies? Transformation and translation. They are the same? The same?
Miss, I can't understand the difference.
Okay, I will discuss with you the difference. If there anyone can add something to us?
Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Transformation is changing shape or position or place.
This is the transformation.
Translation is a type of
Is
transformation
a
that
type of transformation. Yes. So Maya, transformation is a function. It will describe a change in size. It could be change in size or
Position or shape.
position or shape. So this is the general, this is the main topic. So we have a branches under transformation. The first branch which we are going to study it today is a translation. So what's the translation? Translation is a type of transformation. So we can say that the main topic, the general one, is transformation. We will study today one from this transformation, which is called what?
Translation.
Translation. And the translation that slide only the figure, okay? We will slide a figure along a straight line. Any questions so far about this? Lujayna Ayman. Lujayna,
Yes, miss.
do you know the difference between them now?
Ah, yes.
Okay. Let's move to the next point. We can translate a trapezoid from a figure to another figure. So we will watch this part together and then I will back to ask you. So please care to listen and watch to the video. Let's watch please this part.
Right here and how it's going to go through a translation. So we can translate trapezoid ABCD, see ABCD, down 9 units and to the right 7 units to make the image. And the way we say this with the little tick marks, these aren't ones. If you saw the previous video, which I hope you did, otherwise you're going to be confused. As I said before, these little tick marks are primes, okay? So we say A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, okay? So this trapezoid is the same as this trapezoid. If I took my little magnet trapezoid here and we covered it up like that, we could see that this point A slides down to this point A and it goes just like that. See that? So that A is that A. And we can...
What do you know about the first point?
Miss, we can't see the video.
How come?
Oh, we can see.
We didn't finish anything. We didn't change anything. I'm sorry. You can't see the video? What about the first part? You didn't see it?
No,
We
we
only
can
see the
hear.
folder برضو.
Oh my God. Just a second. It is a type of a translation, a transformation. It is a type of a transformation that slide a figure from a long straight line. And we said that we have pre-image, right, which is the same like input and the original, and the output is the same like image and new image. We will study together now the properties of transformation. And as I said, we will watch the video. Then we will discuss and please concentrate.
Through a translation. So we can translate trapezoid ABCD, see ABCD, down 9 units and to the right 7 units to make the image. And the way we say this with...
Could you please tell me, we will slide the figure. How many units? Grade 9, grade 8?
3.
No. No. Listen, no, it's not by luck grade 8. Listen again. I want to count. Did you see the point A? Did you see the point A?
Yes.
And the point A prime. So this is A, we can call it what? We can call A what?
5 type.
Pre-image. We can call A is the pre-image, the figure or the trapezoid A, B, C, D. We can call this one is the pre-image. And A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, this is the image. Okay? Then, if I want to know this one, it will move from A till A prime. Then we will count together down how many units? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we will move to the right. How many units? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we move down 9 units and then to the right 7 units. If you will connect between the point A and the point A prime, you can see that we have a right angle triangle. Did you see the right angle triangle? Did you see it?
Ah, yes.
And we know that we used rise over run here in this one. So the slope for this for this line now, which is A prime, the slope of this one, it will be what? It will be positive or negative? Let me ask you. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative, and it will be negative 9 over what? over 7.
Over 7.
Okay, so let's watch the second part and then we will continue.
9 units, and to the right 7 units to make the image. And the way we say this with the little tick marks, these aren't ones. If you saw the previous video, which I hope you did, otherwise you're going to be confused. As I said before, these little tick marks are primes, okay? So we say A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, okay? So this trapezoid is the same as this trapezoid. If I took my little magnet trapezoid here and we covered it up like that, we could see that this point A slides down to this point A, and it goes just like that. See that? So that A is that A. And we can draw a line from B to B prime, and we can see that we've got a negative slope, don't we? Because it's heading down to the right. So this is our rise and our run. See that? We can also see there's a right triangle, can't you? And that's the hypotenuse. Can you see that? All right. Well, line AB, this line up here, is 4 centimeters. Each one of these squares is a centimeter. So line A.
Yes, someone raising his hand. Do you have a problem? Nano.
Miss, no,
Nano.
No يا مس لا
Okay, Yani, no problem? Let's go.
yes no problem.
Okay.
B is 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. Well, look, A prime and B prime, this line is 4 centimeters also. And BC is 4.5 centimeters, and B prime, C prime is 4.5 centimeters. CD is 7 centimeters, and so is C prime, D prime. And line AD is 4.1 centimeters, and so is A prime, D prime. See that? The lengths of this corresponding side,
How do you
the similar sides are the same. They're identical, aren't they?
how you will find the length for
We have
each
the
one?
measure
Grade
of angle
8.
A,
With 8.
remember when there's a little m in front of this angle symbol,
How you will find the length for each one? How you will find the length for each side? By using what?
Ruler.
So you will use your ruler to find the length for each side. What do you notice? They are the same, right? The same for each. So each two corresponding sides, they have the same length. Second point, we will use your ruler to find the measure for each angle. And what do you notice? You will find the measure for angle A and the measure for angle A prime. You will find that A equal 105 and A prime, it will be equal 105. And this is what you are going to do in your homework. You will put your ruler and your protractor to find the length for the side and the measure for the angle. Let's continue.
of angle D is 75 right here, and the measure of D prime is 75. The measures of this corresponding angles are the same. So for trapezoid, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, it's a translation of trapezoid ABCD because the length of the corresponding sides are the same and the corresponding angle measures are the same. The orientation, the shape and size are the same. Remember what orientation is, what I said in the last video. It's the direction of something or the position of something. So it's sitting exactly the same. This has got the same 75-degree angle that this one does. See? So the orientation is the same and its shape and sizes are the same. So it's a translation. Okay? Now, if we look at line AB and CD, well, if we look at A prime, B prime, and C prime, D prime going like that, we can see that they have parallel lines that are matched. The sides that were parallel in the pre-image are parallel in the image. See? These two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. They have a lot of things in common, don't we? So, translations preserve and maintain the size and shape of a pre-image. It's just the image slid. See? You have a pre-image, that's the first shape, that's the original one, and it slides to a new position and becomes the image. Translations are congruent to the original image. They're the same shape, they just slid over to a new place. Now, this trapezoid, we can translate this trapezoid to an infinite amount of ways. We could put it all over.
How many positions we can slide this translation? This trapezoid, how many positions that we can slide this trapezoid?
Over a coordinate.
How many?
Infinite?
Anywhere we wanted to.
Yes.
Infinite?
Yes, we have infinite number. So we can slide this trapezoid infinite number of positions. It depends on what, grade 8? It depends on what? It depends on the rule for the translation. It depends on the rule of the translation. Let me ask you a question. We can translate A, for example, 9 units down and 7 units to the right, and translate B, 3 units down and 4 to the right. It will give us the translation. Let me say again. We can translate. Please, all the class, be ready to answer the question. We can translate A, 9 units down and 7 to the right, and then B, 4 units down and then 3 to the right. It will give us the same translation.
It's 4 or 9.
No,
No.
No.
No. Why?
cannot be the same.
Yes, cannot be the same. Why? Because I said what?
The rise and the run are different.
The rise and run are different. Thank you so much. Who's talking? Nano or Maya?
Maya.
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 Thank you, Maya. Yes. Because we can't say for each point different rule. We have to use the same rule for each one. Okay? This is number 1. Second, is there anyone can tell me what are the properties to slide a figure from one place to the other place? What are the properties of translation? We have to care about number 1. Number 1, we have what? The same length for sides. Second, each two corresponding sides have the same length. Each two corresponding angles have what, grade 8? Corresponding angle, they should be?
The same.
The same.
Same what, ya Habiba, Fatima, Khadija? Same measure. And the sides are parallel, right? And the sides are parallel. So we can translate el trapezoid infinite amount of ways. And each time we are going to just slide the trapezoid, to just slide a figure, and we already have same length of the sides, same angle measure, and when we connect each two point pre-image and image together, they will be a parallel line. So this was our lesson today, which we were talking about what, grade 8? We were talking about what? Properties of translation. And we said translation, it is a type of transformation which we can what? Which word describe the translation? Which word will describe the translation?
Slide